Bill Hart will back the goal-scoring punch of Josh Kirkland and, of course, Emiliano Terzaghi. Callum Johnson will hold things down in the midfield with Mikkel Goling reintroduced to the starting 11 today. Out to the live pictures. They will prove pertinent this evening. Richmond Kickers, the only team that are directly staring down their own demise on the evening. This storied club that have set the standard many a time in the USL League One, feeling their shoulder blades up against the ropes. They need all 3 points. Nothing beneath that will keep them breathing at the final 3 whistles of this contest. One Knoxville, they have just leapfrogged their in-state foe, Chattanooga Red Wolves, into the ascendant spot in the table as they are at the tippy top, stepping between the 4 lines here at City Stadium today. It is a real pleasure to bring this to you. Peyton Gallagher here as long shadows cast a game that is separated by a single border. The Tennesseans, the Virginians, sweep in motion. Here in Richmond, it's Richmond Kickers, it's One Knoxville. This is the USL League One, live and in color. Knoxville playing with wide wings as of late, unbeaten in their last 4. 3 wins in that stead of time. Richmond fumble into this one, having lost 4 consecutive and having conceded 3 or more goals in each of the last 3 games. Darted out of play as we take a look at the injury report heading into this one, and it is informing some of the decisions made today. Ben Sikora is the presenting. Sievert Haugli with long strides, lunging into the attacking frame, joined by Richie, who rifles in across the back post, waiting is Deanne. And with a hop, skip, and jump, it's out for a corner. Now, very different to their opposition today. Richmond have only conceded 2 headed goals. That is the joint best mark in the league. The team across the line for them, though, is the best in the division in that department with 10 on the year. No other team has gotten a broader share of their overall goal-scoring output from headed efforts than One Knoxville. Nearly 3 in every 10 goals for them this year have been scored by the most reasonable way they might score here. Burly, brawny side from the Volunteer State. Ready to volunteer themselves once more to run at a ball in the air. Punched away by Sneddon. Brave goalkeeping from the youngster. Shot from range. It was always skewing. Looked like it was Zaragoza there that uncorked. Never shy. Quality to maybe just unlock a game by himself as Richmond's bright ideas in their own right. Foul is called. Non-stop. First half of the first half. Almost totally in the books now. Loops to this near touch line for Simon Fitch, who gets clear. Gets in across. Still there. Second effort. Strikes the heart of One Knoxville. As Adrian Billhard busts through and Richmond grab hold of their lifeline. Oh, how sweetly that was caught by Adrian Billhard. They win the War of Wills in the box. It is a strike that is. He poses a menacing posture at the back post. Swooped in towards Lodge. Lewis greets it with a knuckle. Mile-high ball. Sits up kind of awkwardly. Beckett Howell just swings at it. One Knoxville grab it up. Mikkel Goling with a pirouette, finally releasing the ball downfield and finding friendly feet. Zerkostas and then Rosamila. Pokes in all these sore places for Richmond. Zerkostas carving it across, Lodge away. Still Stavros Zerkostas. There is contact. Richmond able to evade. Angelo Kelly a clean winning of it. Dien. Jaheim Brown wrapping in. Brown! 1-1. Jaheim Brown bullies his way into the box and breaks One Knoxville out of their deficit, 1-1. It is just lovely effort from Angelo Kelly that makes this whole thing tick. Deanne with the hold-up play. And it's a ruthless bit of finishing from Jaheim Brown, who quickly turns what had been a dreamy start for Richmond into slung all the way away and out for a goal kick. Can't watch the match? Turn on Sirius XM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access on Tuesday nights, plus your live matches from the USL, MLS, Premier League, and more, all on Sirius XM FC 157 and Sirius XM app. Babacar Dian, who assisted the first goal today, now widens for Rosamila. He's hitting the ground and foul called. Sorry for the one trampled there. Knoxville pressing a little bit more aggressively than you might customarily expect. Rosamila triggering in. Due to that fact, there's space to explore for Richmond on the attacking ends. Bill Hard tipping the spear and turning infield for Fitch. Simon Fitch arriving at the back post! With a flash, it's Max Shenfield. A shiny Richmond goal makes it 2-1. And that is much more like it for the Kickers. Richmond restore it. It's fullback to fullback. Two trusted servants of the club, Fitch and Shenfield, and Pop. Stumbling. Before touchline is Shenfield. He blocks the cross anyway. Undaunted in his defensive duty. Page Turner. 2-1. Fighters separated. One Knoxville down a goal on the road. Richmond Kickers, in many ways, was the most inspired player in the One Knoxville attack in the first half, is replaced by Gio Calixto. One Knoxville are compelled as they are trying to secure that #1 overall seed and see to it that this is the final road game they play in 2025. Emiliano Terzaghi with other thoughts. He has come into his own after a slow start. The league's all-time great in almost every attacking category, has won a corner. Terzaghi has started the last 7 games in a row. Started that run with both games against One Knox. As the second half, its narrative starts to take shape with a corner kick for Richmond. Much more simmered atmosphere in and around the ground from where things left off in the first 45. Maybe the anxiety has drawn in as the adrenaline has worn off. Knotted back across frame. Sean Lewis will just narrowly escape as he paws it away. flattening first touch from Simon Fitch. Shenfield swerving to the opposite flank. Kirkland is unreinforced as Fitch trots over after the corner. It matters not. Kirkland turning in. Lodge just had a snap at it. A wild swing of the gate. Darwin Espinal, quiet first half for him. Coming off a Team of the Week performance, but he unleashes Kirkland, who stretches those long legs and has a shot that will pop into side netting. Still hot to trot. Hit hard wrong side of the frame. Team's leader in box touches on the year, Josh Kirkland, and that is precisely why. Not particularly privy from our current position to what the running numbers might indicate underneath the surface for him. But it would not be beyond the realm of possibility or question if he was the marathon man for this Kickers club. Certainly has been today. Sievert Haugley, work to do for Knoxville. Knoxville have only allowed 10 second half goals this year. Cause for good tidings as they pursue what would tie things back up. Neat and clean to Dien, just stabbed away. Darwin Espinal in a bind. Escapes the counter press and it's cleared by Richmond Kickers. It does appear that Richmond are starting to, with a growing scope, accept the role as antagonists, sitting deeper and deeper, inviting more and more One Knoxville pressure. Switch of play to Jaheim Brown. Punches it across. Taken to the corner. Tick, tick, tick. Snatched up by One Knox. Thundered in by Simon Fitch. Kept by Richmond. Seufert. Espinal, first time, off the head of Hayden Anderson. Kanagwa, cut out. Richmond want that insurance. Seufert! Sent sailing. He saw his name up in lights, Neil Seufert. But a quiet day so far. A loud miss late. Less than 60 seconds away from home and hose for Richmond Kickers. Knoxville maybe knocked off their perch as the #1 seed tonight. Richmond's rightfully only concerned with their reality. That is 3 points, keeps the heart behind their badge beating. Nothing less, nothing more. One last push for One Knoxville. A skipping stone through midfield. Sievert Haugley picks up the baton and breaks one into the box. An attempt at the second ball. Snedden's cut out, hit towards goal and just carried wide. And that will be the very final word in what has been a breathless night in Richmond. But at day done, Kickers still kicking.